I think there's a lot of belief, and look, these guys, when they find that treble 20 like that, I mean, there's so many potential winners of the day, and you know, so many people are now talking about Nijman.
Yeah, certainly our first max here on this streaming board. Plenty more to come for sure. As Nijman here has got an opportunity to get down to a finish. Again, relentless, and he's down to 81 after 9.
Yeah, and that's a real good indicator to the player. The fact that Wessel will look over it, and when you're on 81 after 9, you know you're scoring heavy.
Yeah, chance here then, treble 19. 12 will leave the bull, hits the treble, so it's double 13 for a 2-0 lead.
Game shot.
Never looked like missing. Wessel Nijman starting very, very impressively indeed. Just the start he would have wanted when he got here at Robin Park this morning.
$180. $93. $109. $140. $28. No score. Game shot. $105. $100. $68. $121. $6. $38. Game shot on the match. Wessel 9.
Better visit for him.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of anger in those darts as well, but once again, just trudges back. And Merv will pick up on that. Can he find that treble 20 Betty again?
99.
Not quite, but he's put Barry on the back foot again, but he's in the red bit. Just starting to find the range.
99.
King will think here he's got 2 visits at this 180. It looks like he's going to leave it handy, just the wrong side. He gave that dart the death stare then, Glenn, didn't he?
Yeah, I like that play in the end though. I was thinking he may use the bullseye with the last one. He will be back. And we're talking about the setup
84.
play being good at Keane Barry. It puts the pressure on this 86. Will be treble 18 for Schie with the start.
54 score.
Just double checking there with the referee. Takes his time. He likes double 16. Just opens the bed. That's a long way he's moved across.
54.
Now then, Keane Barry, that last dart treble 20 is given this opportunity. He's going to get 1 dart at double 16. And he too
48.
misses the target. So both players have had an opportunity to win this 5th leg. And if King wins this one, it'll be a double break.
Game shot.
Yeah, you sense that had to go there for Keane, Barry. But as you rightly say, Wessel Nijman will be a different proposition.
Yeah. Good last start though from Barry. Gives him a good advantage here. I mentioned those breaks to throw. We could be in for another one here. Barry's going to have to take out all 4 legs to gain a victory here. And he's taken the darts off King. Now what can he do with them? Nice adjustment.
100.
Steady ton will do him now. Hits him down to a finish.
Yeah, you just want to make your opponents think. That's all. Keane, Barry, I'm pretty sure will still feel inside the game's
100.
maybe a little bit too far gone, but you know, all you can do is take one leg at a time. That old adage there. That won't help.
Treble would be useful.
81.
Well, he's made the best of a bad first start there, but will it be in vain? Mervyn King for the match. 1-2-2. Is that a good marker? No, didn't use it.
90.
Good last start, but tops here for another break.
Again, the way his darts it, that's not easy. Right hand side of that
Get
top,
shot.
but he gets there in the end. Yeah, these are the elite players, what they do good now. They should be nervous at this point, but they still find the treble with ridiculous ease.
140.
And Keane Barry is like a 60-metre sprinter right now. He's found some form from 5-2 down. Well, that's ideal for King. You'd expect the max.
140.
Not quite, but it's asking questions now. Can Barry hold his nerve? Needs a treble, gets it. 8-8 for 5-5.
80.
A chance comes and goes.
Real missed opportunity. Are they the final 3 darts for Keane Barry? It could be, because double 10's been good.
70.
2 match darts have slipped through the fingers of Mervyn King. Double 4. Got to move fractionally, and
8.
he doesn't find it.
A game that's had so many ups and downs. It's been like a roller coaster, this game. But Merv King, can he use his experience to get her over the line?
No score.
Well, well, well.
Wow, that was not expected. And another chance.
Game shot.
And this time, Keane Barry takes it. While Mervyn King has missed 3 darts for the match. He's smiling, but inside he'll be boiling.
That sort of thing's happened. Fair play to King here. He's put himself once again in a tremendous position in this match.
81.
Well, he's down to a finish. Barring a max here. He's going to get a good look at it. So King for the match. He missed match darts in the previous couple of legs. And here now,
108.
couldn't quite do it. He's been that way twice now. Double 16 has let him down on the last start of the 3-dart combo.
Yeah, it's a route he's got on that 140 for over 20 years now. But it's been a fascinating game. Nothing to separate. We felt it was going to go the distance. It's gone the distance, but it's King that gets over the line.
King.
He led that match by 5 legs to 2. Keane Barry, much to his credit, brought it back to 5-5. As he gets to 180, let me tell you, he's one of the players who misses home more than anybody. He openly admits that not being at home with his family is really, really tougher, and the sacrifices that you have to make as a dart player. And then there's Ryan Searle.
But the rewards are great if he gets it right. And I am the fervent belief. Well, look, he's already getting it right. He's already earning coin, but he could get it really right over the coming months and years. 83 required, double 16, not his favourite double, but he pins it anyway. It's 3-0 and it's one-way traffic in what must have been a soul-crushing experience. And the thing he did was turn up 2 days later, pretty much, or maybe 5 days later. It was less than a week. So one of these events, he didn't need to be there. He had the money. He wasn't fighting for ranking money. He won it. And it felt like a big thing.
I think he'll take a good player to beat Ryan Searle today. Crabtree will be hoping to be that player, but that missed dart at the big 16 there. No such problem. He will be back. Ryan Searle, all he can do is leave it pretty,
92.
which he does. The chance for Crabtree from 3-0 down. Now only one behind.
The titles have been shared
64.
around this year, even though Littler's got 9 over the course of the whole 2024 play.
Well, I like the use of the board there from Crabtree.
65.
I think on 77, a potential 2-darter, but pretty much guaranteeing yourself the darter tops. But here's the 2-darter option.
67.
Is it double-double? Was the plan.
40.
And for a level game, Cam Crabtree has done brilliantly to get back into this one.
Some sensational averages, but I know they're early in the games, but 108 for Cross after 5, 101 Anderson, 102. Oh, wow.
41.
Ross Smith 4-0 with 109 average. More importantly here, Ryan Searle is going to give himself a chance to win the match. 124 points stand between Searle and a spot in round 2. Cam Crabtree has fought back brilliantly in this game, but he doesn't get a treble there, so Searle doesn't even need to go for the bullseye at the end of this.
It's double 8. And what a way to finish for Ryan Searle. He really did put the afterburners on at the end. There was a sublime 97 finish when they were 4-4. If he can just get on a bit of a run. But this man in your picture is winning competitions in the WDF system. 5 this year for Jimmy. But is it a step up in levels when you come here? As Florian looks at this 161, but sensibly just lays up.
105.
Yeah, a lot of thinking going into that shot there for Florian Hempel. Only staying on the 20s, didn't get the treble, but then going to the bull, he's single to double. Good board management. 16 for double top for a 2-0 lead.
Game shot.
Yeah, he is a no-nonsense player, Florian Hempel.
Yeah, I was looking at a list this morning of so many players who aren't here, and that one was, yeah, it was a baffling. You know, you're winning games, you're getting to a semi-final of a Euro Tour. There's a big opportunity there, but Florian's here. He's given absolutely everything as he looks at the bullseye to set up tops. Maybe something special from Jimmy is what he needs to really get into this match. It's not going to happen in this one.
He could bring the bull in here.
59.
Well, you see, the extra 5 points gets him to a 2-darter. May not matter with Florian iron up tops. Can he use that?
No score.
Not quite, he can't.
Yeah, and this is where I agree with you. You talked about good board management early from Florian Hempel. I thought Jimmy made the wrong decision, but he is going to get himself an opportunity. It's going to be double 16. That's a good marker.
Game shot.
That's a clinical finish. Oh, Jimmy, you're so fine. Looks like we're going the distance. Florian 80 points ahead plus these. That's not ideal. Has to go downstairs. But
43.
just an opening here for Jimmy. He's had 3 maximums already in this match. What he could give for a 4th right now.
And he duly provides it, and he's guaranteed himself a shot at the 161. He might even get 6 darts from there. He's dragged his average up and up and up. He's getting towards 3 figures here, Jimmy Van Schie.
He showed all his qualities in this game. His finishing's been pretty good at the back end of this match. That wasn't a million miles away from that treble 18 he needed 79. There, but he's put himself in a really good position. 82 he'll fancy if he gets a chance. But will he get a chance? Big 18 for Florian for tops to go the distance.
Game shot.
Shot Florian Hempel. 5 apiece, ton plus finish for Florian Hempel. In again. Couldn't continue the perfect streak, but 5 out of 6 perfect is a brilliant way to start the final lap.
Look at the eyes on Jimmy when he was playing there. They were piercing into that treble 20.
62.
3 darts there from Florian Hempel from a player you think he's going to be second best in this game, because Jimmy is flying. Excellent board management this time from Jimmy Van Schie.
On for a 10-darter. And Florian Hempel knows his race is run. That won't
25.
count. It's not in the board anyway. And Jimmy Van Schie to win it absolutely brilliantly. A 10-darter as he came from behind, 3-1 down to Florian Hempel. He wins it 6-5. 102 average for Beveridge. And Graham Usher has beaten Alexander Merckx by 6 legs to 3. They're the 3 players through to their board finals as Dirk van Duijvenbode makes it 3 maximums in 4 legs of darts.
And he's down to 81 after 9.
96.
Nothing White can do with that visit. So Dirk, 81, treble 15 hit, double 18. A 12 dart.
63.
Comes inside. He knows he'll be back, but he'll be annoyed with that. That's a couple of missed starts in the last 2 legs he's had. Could easily have been 4-0 to the good here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he does when he comes back. Is it straight at double 9? Is it 2 for double 8? And does White hitting a ton 40 change what his plan was? Okay, big 9. That's an option, I suppose. Double 4.
14.
And now he's regretting his actions.
Yeah, it wasn't a committed first start. And I'm with you. I think that Ian White setup shot created that opportunity that White is good enough to take.
$80.
Loose last start. That means he's not on a finish. A careless error. Nice last 2 darts. Now Dirk has got to try and put some pressure back on White here.
$66.
Yeah, and here's a 2-darter himself, so 96 staring at both of these. Double 18. 4-3 White. Just when it looked like he might be losing a grip on this game, Ian White plucks that one out. White starting on the treble 20s, or trying to in that 94. Visit from 306. In the end, doesn't get a couple of trebles that might have got him to a finish of some sort. Dirk's not going to leave himself anything.
99.
And it is advantage Ian White here.
What a time this will be for an opening max. Below. One right in the corner. That could be a huge last start.
He's going to hit 180. Well, that's what he tried, to leave 25. There's thinking behind it. But it could be over. Treble 19 and bull. Bullseye to win it for the diamond. Ian White misses a match dart.
Shaved the wire. And Duijvenbode is going to get 1 dart at tops to take us to a deciding leg.
Game shot.
And 1 dart is all he needs.
Dirk may need a 6th 180 here. Has he got it? Oh, he nearly did. And that might be the difference.
This for the match then. The big fish. To win it in style. Not to be, so Dirk will get a go at 136. And that wasn't a great visit from White, so Dirk, the door is open.
60. And again. Unless he's doing something funky, he is. 2 double 19s. There's one of them. Has he got the second? Oh, Dirk van Duijvenbode has now missed a match dart. They've both had a chance to win it.
127. Treble 19. Can't get it, so Dirk is coming back for 38.
55.
For the match.
Does he split? No, he's straight at it. Double 8. Dirk van Duijvenbode sneaks over the line. Ian White had a dart to win it, 6-4. But Dirk, who started so explosively, manages to turn it around just when it looked like all was lost.
Ratajski down to a finish. Heta will look to leave a significantly smaller one It's a nice start.
100.
Could have brought the bull in last dart there, Heta, to leave a 2-darter.
$58.
No treble though. The Heta to hold. On the bull route, he is, and he's missed it by a distance.
Seems a strange decision. I know he likes double 16, but treble 14's a bigger target than the bull. Curious option taken.
No treble
76.
for the opening 2. So Heta back 18 for tops. Or 4-14 and tops. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, that is as wild as it comes from Damon Heta. He's missed 2 big numbers and he's now in danger of being broken.
26.
That is a darting disaster.
Nearly missed 3 big numbers there.
Game shot.
Shocker of a leg from Damon Heta. After being in control of it, he has thrown it away.
Yeah. There we go.
180.
Well, he's on a 9. He couldn't hit a big number to save his life in the last leg. He's gone perfect from there.
99.
He's only hit 1 in the PDC, Damon Heta. But he could double that tally. Treble 19 is not found.
89.
Well, that's 7 perfect darts. They're on Wessel. Nijman went 6 on streaming board 1. Ratajski needs another treble.
105.
Well, he's given himself a chance. Double 16.
$20.
Well, Damon Heta could have broken Krzysztof Ratajski twice in this game with 11 darters. He's missed the doubles. The first time, once he missed, Ratajski didn't allow him back to the board. This time is different, but he has to take his chance. Cannot find his way through to the double. Double 8 now.
60.
Well, this could be 3-0 Heta. It's likely to be 3-0 Ratajski. Ratajski has just looked at him as if Damon Heta has lost his mind, and it might be a valid question.
Game shot.
Well, he's won more games than anybody else on this series of events. This is his 77th game on the Players' Championship circuit this year, and 45. He is number 4 in the averages list. Only Humphreys, Dobie and Anderson averaging more than him. He has been consistently brilliant. Won a couple of these titles, of course. But
85.
today, he has not been able to hit a double.
I think it should defeat come here. I think he goes away. It's one of
96.
those days. He's thrown plenty of good darts that were just the wrong side of the wire. Sometimes that's how it goes, and he's got to remind himself of that when he comes back tomorrow. But he'll be thinking, hang on, this isn't over yet. This isn't over. Far from it.
He has hit 6 180s in 7 legs of darts, and he might lose 6-1. Krzysztof Ratajski
96.
does not get the bullseye that would have punished Heta to the fullest.
Here we go then. Treble 18 needed. Don't think he's got it. Don't think he's got it. So
90.
Ratajski is back to tidy things up. Heta has missed. Ratajski, 1 dart left in his hand for the match.
Game shot
has
on the match.
not missed.
Krzysztof Ratajski.
Clinical from Krzysztof. Damon Heta will leave the stage, wondering what might have been a plethora of missed doubles for him. Look at that, just 7.1% on the doubles, 50% for Krzysztof. 6-1-8 in vain for Heta. It's Ratajski who goes through. He's beaten Heta by 6 legs to 1. So the last 16 last time out. The big fish didn't have to go, but it was just the wrong side of the wire.
76.
Nice last start.
$140.
So this then, for a break of throw. Treble 18 hit. Tops he needs for 2-0. Well, again, missed starts at doubles, so Bergh gets a chance to hold throw.
Double top then for Dimi.
33. Game shot.
It's 2-0 Anderson. And yet, the big TV events, it's not gone
60.
according to plan. Why is that? He's completely reversed his career, where Gary Anderson would turn up at the World Championship and be amazing, but didn't even bother playing Euro Tour and wasn't as good as you knew he could be on the floor. Now, he's a Pro Tour beast, and it doesn't turn it on in the big TV event.
105.
That could change, though, in the next few months, couldn't it?
Certainly could. I don't think you'd be too comfortable if you were betting against him at the minute. This for 4-0. Oh, great first start. Great second dart. 4 legs to 0. Dimitri Bergh there just shook his head as if to say, what on earth am I supposed to be doing here?
Yeah, some interesting stories around today. Dimitri, he is here. Ted Evetts, a man who got a call 2 hours before play started to see if he fancied a game of darts. He's averaging 100 and in a real battle with Johnny Clayton for a spot in the last 16. Wessel Nijman is through to the last 16 because Ryan Searle has been swept aside. It's another big average from Wessel of 105.
Yeah. Put him on the list of potential winners here. Very much so, the way he's playing at the moment.
You can put him on the potential list of winners of pretty much anything. He is that good. Now, Dimitri, for an 11-darter, he needs legs like this. He's got a leg like that. It is a brilliant leg from the Belgian, assuming that he's in that 64.
Yeah. It's
140.
It's interesting, isn't it, when you don't get the big names at the top of the list all the time, and you almost feel sorry for the player that does draw
180.
them.
3 legs running now. Dimitri has hit a maximum, and it means he's got a chance. But has he got a chance in this leg? Bullseye for the Flying Scotsman. He's pinned, and he hits back with a bull finish of his own. He is getting better, and there is very little room to improve on what he's doing here. There is one obvious way.
100.
But he's not going to finish with a perfect leg.
Dimitri Bergh has not done an awful lot wrong here. Gary Anderson has done an awful lot right, and he potentially is going to end with an 11-dart leg here. Well, it's like he's playing a different game to everybody else here at Robin Park at the minute. 12 for double 16 then. Double 8. Oh, 28. An error. An error from Anderson, but he will be back.
Yeah, and I suppose the silver lining from Gary's point of view is that he didn't hit that dart and stick in the 16s and bust and go back to 44. There's 3 more match darts for a 6-3 win, and what a win it will be. There it is, a 14-darter to wrap it up, and that, ridiculously, brings his average down because he was unreal in that match. Gary Anderson has averaged 111. He's hit 5 more 180s. He is getting better round by round, and he is through to the last 16, and God help who's in his way.
I think it was about 10 o'clock this morning. Ted Evetts wasn't even in the field today, so he's had a great day. Speaking of 180s, there's Dirk. 5 already. We've only been playing 3 legs, 2.5 legs.
Absolutely ridiculous.
180.
And look where they are as well, the precision, the quality. And just look at these numbers, 180, 140, back in the treble 20 bed again.
140.
But the 9.
Can he do it? Luke Littler. Well, it's on now. Treble 19 he needs. He was 7 darts in.
93.
But he couldn't quite get the 8. Dirk then. Oh, he's missed a big number.
But this is the new version of Dirk. Once upon a time, he might have threw his toys out the pram roundabout now. He's just composing himself. A double 12.
29.
It's almost, Matt, you have to be perfection against this man in your picture. Surely double 10 again.
Game shot.
Incredible how many times that is his saviour.
He's scoring consistent. Now he's hitting that double 10. It's ominous signs, not just for Didecker, but for everyone else still here in Wigan.
Yeah, I made a statement about a month ago, and I stand by it. When he wants to win a tournament, he will. Sometimes he's not up for it. Sometimes 96. He doesn't fancy it. I don't you think he's got the eye the target at the moment. When he fancies it, he takes some beating.
Yeah. At face value, that seems 92. An utterly ridiculous statement to make. But the proof is in the pudding, isn't it?
Well, 4 out of 4 on double 10.
Game shot.
It's not quite been at the same level since then.
100.
Yeah, it's the first time they've met each other. I mentioned I have a feeling they'll be meeting an awful lot over the next year or two, that's for sure.
100.
Well, we're starting to get used to seeing Didecker now at all the big events, performing well. Doesn't look out of place.
60.
One of the new breed. Wessel Nijman is flying against Jose de Souza. Level 20 here. Oh, gives him a shot at the bull. And that shot is taken. Credit Mike Didecker. He might not have had too many looks at finishes in the last couple of...
He's getting the rewards for that.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because, as we mentioned, there's another 180 from Littler. His 4th of the match so far. We're going at better than 1 a leg at the minute. That's the standard on the scoring. And here we go again.
121.
Unlucky. But as Didecker starts to play more events, I guess he's got to adapt his lifestyle because he's going to be busier in actual playing games, isn't he?
180.
This is just ridiculous. Just an absolute joy to sit here and commentate on. You just feel the game is just going up an echelon every time. These players step on the hockey right now. Some fabulous players. And
97.
Right now I just can't tip my eyes off Luke Littler. This for a 5-2 lead in a high-quality contest. It's tops. Never misses 10s.
34.
Well, twice he's come inside it. Didecker then for a hold. Shot is very much on. It is now. Double 9. The width of a wire away for Didecker. So close.
Full of quality.
Game shot.
Luke Littler's got away with one there. You can just see a huge sigh of relief as he sucks the air in there. Fascinating to see how this man in your picture plays with this double start. Is it a format he's used to? It's a format that many people have grown up with, but he's Didecker on a 167. He looks 99. So cool and calm under the situation. But Littler for the match.
1-2-1 he needs. He should get a dart at the bullseye. He'll get a dart at double 14 and he's missed it. So Didecker to stay alive needs 68.
He's looked so good in this type of situation. The new version of Didecker just goes below that tops there. Missed opportunity. Luke Littler doesn't often need a second chance. Double 7 for the match.
Game shot.
And he gets there in the end. A match full of quality.
It's the big treble. Wessel Nijman 3-2 up over Krzysztof Ratajski. As it always does on these Players' Championship events, the door opens. Luke Littler on the verge of another semi-final. He's 4-2 up. Evetts is coming back here. Now, what will his target be?
59.
Well, 72.
The type of finishes that you put the hours and hours in. He looks
94.
Cool. He looks like he hasn't got any worries in the world. He's not throwing for his World Championship place. And he's probably done this tens of thousands of times. He's going to get one dart at the tops. This for a 3-1 lead.
52.
That was probably the first bad dart he's thrown in this match. And it just leaves the door ajar for Bunting. He just float one on top of that. No, he can't. So Evetts back again for double 10. Hit it twice already.
Yeah, for a second there, I think he was thinking bull. Evetts is back, double 10's being kind.
Game shot.
And I think, Mark, that's exactly the same spot he's hit 3 times.
Yeah, Stephen Bunting here is in danger of potentially being broken again. Beautiful switch. That is magnificent from Ted Evetts. I'll be honest, I've not seen him play this well for a long time.
That's because he hasn't. I mean, it's just a potential wonderful start. But Bunting, we have seen play well for a long time. You feel like he's scrapping, you feel like he's fighting. 17 seems to be the way a lot of the players are going for now. Plan B has to leave it pretty.
58.
Is that enough? I'm not so sure. Chance for Bunting.
Yeah, but this is only to hold throw. Treble 19 then, the target. Nowhere near it for Bunting.
69.
Nice tidy up though, so Evetts knows this has got to go.
That type of finish, it was 72 in the last leg. This time it's 76. You want to stay straight in the first. Does that with real aplomb. Oh, it's a super Ted. He has it on the back of his shirt there. It's just so solid. This ain't over.
139.
Nice reply. But Bunting has got the darts here. The winner of this one will face Luke Littler in the semi-finals here. Luke Littler, 6-3 winner over Martijn Dracht.
134.
Nice setup from Bunting. Evetts needs at least 2 trebles, you feel, here.
Your pick is out. Krzysztof Ratajski, you've had a little sneaky fancy for him, but Wessel Nijman is someone who's impressed an awful lot of people
60.
once again. He's through to the semi-finals. 6-2 victory over the Polish Eagle.
Yeah, and Dom Taylor is 5-3 up over Gary Anderson, who's averaging 113.88.
83.
Big last start that for Stephen.
Yeah, he has to break Ted a couple of times to win this match. He's going to have his first opportunity on return here from Ted, but he's going to put some pressure on that. He's a double 16 man, is Stephen Bunting. With 60. First part of it is just to give yourself an eye. That looks perfect. No, he has to move. To get back in this match, that's what Stephen Bunting's all about. He reduces the deficit. Hasn't gone his way. That's a stunning dart. Can he replicate that?
96.
Not quite. Bunting, though, in control here. What can he do from 202? Well, he's in the red bit. Oh, now that could be crucial. That's caused a bit of damage as well. Well, that's a great last start. Huge last start in the context of this game.
Yeah, we talked about the ferocity of the way he throws a dart, Steve, and he clattered it into that dart. And while he does his running repairs, he'll turn around to see Ted is back in the treble. He may use the bull with the last. And what he's done there, he's left himself a 2-darter if Bunting misses the 82. A classic on the other match. Just as Bunting is doing a few running repairs, Gary's on that 90 finish again, but Dom Taylor 164 for the match.
Defeat would be cruel on Dom. Gary Anderson again needs 90 this time for the match here. Bunting needs double 16 to level up this match. And 50. He doesn't take it, so Ted Evetts has left himself an opportunity here. He used the outer bull to leave himself a 2-dart finish.
It was good board management. Is it tops? His eyes looks like it's gone that way. I thought that was the right decision, just not executed. Rubbish, he says. 60. I disagree. Gary Anderson, double 5 for the match. On the other board, Bunting. 32 for a level game.
Game shot.
4-4. Excellent response there from Stephen Bunting. Out of the Rocky. He takes a drink. When he turns round, he'll realise, here we go again. 5-5. 2-2-1 apiece. We are down to the conclusion of this match. Who will play Luke Littler in the semi-final?
Another treble. Oh, that's a great beginning and end to the visit. Down to a 2-dart combination. These might be the last darts Ted Evetts throws today. A day that has given him so much. Some big wins en route. 91. And he's given himself a chance here. He's not out of it, but Bunting for the match needs 100.
He's been up against it. He's been up against it today at times, but he's found ways of winning. He's not going to do it with these 3 darts, but he can leave it on tops.
60.
Will he be back? Ted Evetts, this is your moment.
Well, he smiles almost as though he's heard you speak there, Glenn. Can he do it? Needs a treble, just has to move along the hockey a fraction. Not the worst thrown dart in the world, and he hits the bull for good measure, but it's tops for Bunting to win a cracker.
And we have our final semi-finalist. Stephen Bunting will play Luke Littler in what will be a mouth-watering contest, but let me take this opportunity. Ted Evetts was the 19th reserve going into today, and he nearly went all the way. He'll be left a little frustrated, maybe a tale of a missed opportunity, but Stephen Bunting's about fight. He's about tenacity. He gets over the line.
And Anderson has got the breathing space he wanted here. 45 in front plus these.
60.
And only 60. So again, Nijman with a 2-treble visit here would fancy his chances. Just can't get the treble. It's funny how legs like this happen, isn't it? And Anderson's still in control.
Most definitely now. 64 left. Treble 16. Well, treble 8 will do. Very much so to leave tops. Now the treble's coming. It's probably too late.
It's by quite a while. And again, big dart this.
I say they were too late, Mark, but maybe they weren't. Those Nijman trebles, because now he's going to get 2 at double. He picks double 16 off the single 20. 2 in hand for the break, and there it is. And that could be a significant moment. Anderson had the chance. He was in control of the leg, but he let it slip, and Nijman said, "Thank you very much."
Insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination.
140.
Not watching this leg, though.
$100.
Going to give him first crack at the finish, but it will be a 3-figure outshot. And Anderson is closer to the tape. So there's a chance of a break back here for Gary Anderson, but he's relying on Wessel Nijman missing. Missing double 12 in point of fact, and he hasn't missed it, has he?
Can't back up the maximum. Nijman back on throw.
100.
Still feels like, despite the fact that Nijman is 2 legs to the good run, it still feels this game is finally poised, although Gary would want that one back.
40.
Yeah, there's only one break in it, and that's what keeps it on the knife edge, isn't it? You know, 140 is the target, and he's going to get it. Well,
156.
Well, he preferred to go for the treble 12, which is all well and good.
42.
But he would have left himself on a 2-darter rather than on a 1-darter.
I know. He got away with it by being so accurate on the treble, and now he's not finished anyway. But preferring to pick the double 12, and Anderson now telling him this is how you get the 140.
140.
This is a huge moment for Nijman. 3 missed darts at double 12. Make that 4. Make that 5. And that's quite a distance off.
12.
Well, Wessel Nijman, who hasn't missed in the game, has now missed 6 darts at double 12. And maybe a decision that backfires as Gary Anderson shows him the route. Tops he needs. 10 he needs.
30.
Wow.
Well, you picked double 12, Chief. You better hit it this time. 6 times. He went out of his way to choose double 12. He wanted 60 with 2 in hand and threw treble 12. And now he's on double 6 and he gets it.
Game shot.
Players averaging over 96 at the moment.
96.
Nijman is first to a finish.
Gary Anderson fills it up to leave 1-2-4. And it would be a significant strike by the Scot.
100.
It would. Only needs one treble. And there it is. Bullseye for the 1-2-4 and a break of throw for Gary Anderson.
Anderson defeated Dom Taylor in a last leg shootout in the previous round, 6-5. So he's been there, done that today in this Players' Championship. And he's going to have to go to the well one more time, Gary Anderson. What? He can't leave a finish here, Nijman. So Anderson, 2 visits to the board from here, wants 4 19s. Can't find the treble, but that's probably good enough in the circumstances. Leaves double 17. Whether he'd be interested in entertaining that segment of the board, I'm not sure.
58.
May split now with his opponent still way back. Goes straight at it. That's the danger. That happens with the second dart. If it happens with the first, you get 2 at the remaining double, but now he had to use that dart to get to the finish here. So, for the match, 3 bullseyes. No, he wouldn't entertain that.
Wasn't a long way off in his visit. Left 17. Anderson's busted his score. And Wessel Nijman now needs 17 to progress to a second Players' Championship final of the season.
There was 3 possibilities there. He liked the line so much he stayed on it. He miscounted, or he didn't care because he thought Anderson was going to go out on double 8. As it is, he wants double 8 and he wraps it up. Got a break there and no mistake, Wessel Nijman. I don't know what he was doing on that last dart the turn before, but Anderson busted his score on double 8. And Wessel Nijman again said, thank you very much. I'll take a spot in the final, thanks. And he'll play there either Stephen Bunting or Luke the Newt Littler, which previously were like throwing 3 cocktail sticks. They were that light, but he's added weight to them and it seemed to change his fortunes round about this time last year, wasn't it, Glennie? All right, didn't go too well at the Grand Prix, but the Grand Slam of darts, he really put it up to the leading contenders and was a title threat for much of that 9 days in Wolverhampton.
100.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had some incredible highs in the games. Like I said, he'll probably realise those lows as well, so enjoy it while he can. It's double 10 for a 2-0 lead.
Game shot.
Clean as a whistle. Reminiscent of the first match. 2 legs gone, 2 finishes of 100 for the bullet.
The winner will trouser a cheque for £15,000. The runner up £10,000, and both players will pick up the commensurate number of ranking points as the fields for big tournaments coming up become clearer. We already know the Grand Prix field for next week and the draw for the double in, double out format in Leicester.
Yes.
Just checking the score there with the referee, but once again an opportunity for Wessel Nijman. Possibly didn't expect 6 darts of me. It may only need the 3.
136.
Needs the treble above that dart for the bull and finds it to leave the middle of the board. The level up in spectacular style. Ooh, so close.
97.
A wire again, and Wessel has a reprieve and an opportunity to take control of this match. He was 2-0 down in this game, remember. Big dart.
Game shot.
4 legs on the trot.
And it might make Stephen think, why has he done that? So, you know, we could sit here all day for that.
pie in the sky against any player, never mind a man of the quality, class and experience of Stephen Bunting. But in any regard, he may feel that whatever he threw, Bunting would have gone out, and probably he would have done. The bottom line is Nijman leads 5-3, so whatever he's doing is working.
Absolutely. Stephen's throwing everything at him at the moment. The fourth 180 of this match between the pair of them. Both down to a finish.
140.
Now this is a chance possibly for Stephen Bunting, unless Nijman has a champagne finish. He hasn't.
52.
And Stephen Bunting here could end up on the ball here. He'll hope to have a couple of darts at the double. It'll be one dart, and it will be at the ball.
61.
He's missed that bullseye by millimetres twice in this match.
Yeah, not once would Wessel know that, because he never watches a dart that Stephen throws. First part of the equation, tick. Takes his time, stares at the double 10. Tick. Absolutely beautiful once again. He looks to his side there. And the only thing on their mind is lifting that title. It means an awful lot to both of these. And the way he is smashing that treble 20 to bits, Nijman is just getting closer and closer to his first title.
Well, to win one Players' Championship, you need to win 7 consecutive games to win 2. Clearly, you need to win 14 matches on the trot over 2 days. And that'll be the challenge for whoever wins this title in the next few minutes here in Wigan. And he'd no business to go hunting the balls off treble 19 of the second dart. The set-up turn after 12 darts to leave double 16. Perfect.
He knows how to win. He's winning on the development tour as regular. He's been in this type of position. He doesn't look tight, he looks focused. Double 16 for a 7-3 lead. He just widens the bed by moving across the hockey. Stephen is lurking on 46, the biggest dart of the match.
No score.
Well, to say he's disappointed will be an understatement. 3 missed there, and a chance for Stephen Bunting to reignite the fire. He wants double 16. Oh, it bends the wire inwards. Visibly, he knew that too. Double 8. Oh, and Stephen Bunting knows that was his chance, possibly the last chance, Glenn.
Yeah, for Stephen, double 16 has not been his friend to date. That'll be something that he'll go back. But to go 1 away from victory. What a dart, and the last dart to boot as well. There could be a wobble in the leg. He could be feeling a little bit nervous. He doesn't look like it. But I think Stephen just found a little bit of something from somewhere. 65. Maybe he can sense something on their hockey right now.
Wessel Nijman in that 11th leg missed a dart at ball, then 1 at double 8 and 1 at double 4 to win this match, win this final.
68.
And it looks as though Bunting could win this leg without Nijman getting a match start. And that will take it to 7-5. Another. Lovely darts to leave double 18.
120.
Well, if you're going to miss, it's a good time to miss with your opponent on 2-3-3.
Yeah, he should start down on the 19s. Does start down. I think it's all about Stephen. I even get the sense that Nijman's already thinking of the next leg. Stephen has to put this double 18 to bed to reduce the deficit to 2.
Double 9. 2 double 8. Well, he split 20. Over and over again that year. He won at the Lakeside. That was his MO. If he left 18, he went 2 double 8. He split everything. Treble 19 would have left double 14 for a spectacular end to this contest. Stephen Bunting wants double 8 now to close the gap to 2 legs.
Just takes his time, takes the sting out with the pace. A little bit of experience there from Bunting. This side of the board hasn't been great for him, though.
Game shot.
Well, well, well. You could see from the camera angle there, you could barely see that double 8, but it's kissed off the tungsten.
Clawed his way back from the most unlikely of positions, the German. So it can happen. It has happened as recently as this last weekend just gone.
140.
Well, Stephen Bunting leaving 96. And that's not going to go. So Bunting now can close to within 1, and now it's going to get interesting.
100.
Well, Nijman does leave a finish he'd fancy. But Bunting just takes a sip of the water once again. He's dictating the pace right now. opportunities he probably think he was not going to get. It's a potential 2-darter. That is the perfect first dart. Can he execute? He's been here before in this double 9 without success again.
Well, is that the end? The body language of Bunting suggests he feels it is. We'll have to utilise 16 or 20 for double 18. And Wessel Nijman finally wins on the PDC Pro Tour in Wigan. He wins Players' Championship 24. Finally, at the 4th match start, he gets the job done. He beats Stephen Bunting. And Wessel Nijman is a winner on the PDC Pro Tour. He beat Stephen Bunting 8-5. A great victory, a day full of superb darts from the wiry young Dutchman. And he wins Players' Championship 24 in Wigan.